A lot of you made resolutions about how this year was going to be, but maybe they didn't come true the way you thought because you didn't lay the right foundation at the end of 2024. Enough of that. Let's do it right again this time. So I'm going to kick off 3 things, because those who do not learn from the lessons of the past are doomed to repeat the mistakes again and again in the future. So number 1, I want you Hi, Gen X fam, welcome back, along with all those who want to learn from our wisdom. Hey, happy Monday. Today is the last full work week or full week from Sunday to Saturday that we'll have in the year 2025. A lot of you are in holiday mode, you're winding down, you're not trying to be serious about things, but I'd like to encourage you not to miss out on the value of taking some time to review 2025 and see what lessons you can learn from it. I have 10 things that I'd like to share with you this week that will help you to see key areas you need to pay attention to learn from, to make sure that you're not carrying the same mistakes into 2026. A lot of you made resolutions about how this year was going to be, but maybe they didn't come true the way you thought because you didn't lay the right foundation at the end of 2024. Enough of that. Let's do it right again this time. So I'm going to kick off 3 things, because those who do not learn from the lessons of the past are doomed to repeat the mistakes again and again in the future. So number 1, I want you to review your income and your spending. So a lot of people, it's shocking how many people don't even know how much money they make. They think they make more than they actually do, or they think they make less than they actually do. Either way causes financial fog and problems. How can you plan your spending in your life if you don't even know how much money you make? So let's take a look at our last paycheck for the year and see what the sum total is of what our gross and our take home was. Also, take a look at your spending from month to month. Go back and look at those credit card statements, those checking account statements. See how your spending went. Were you on track? Were you spending more than you earned? If so, then you need to bring that down. Were you spending more? You earning more than you spent, and there's this gray area in between. What happened to that money? You need to find that out and fix it. Number 2, review your recurring memberships and subscriptions. If you've got gym memberships or digital prescription memberships that you're not using, these are vampires that are leeching you. Look, if you haven't been to the gym, you ain't gonna suddenly wake up and start using it. Cut it. That's probably $600 or more a year you could be saving. Subscriptions like Netflix, Paramount, Disney, and the like, they're all small, but they add up each month. You could be spending $100 or more a month. That's $1,000 you could be blowing every year in stuff that you really don't use, or if you're using it too much because you're broke and you're vegging out in front of the TV, maybe you should be spending more time working on yourself and your financial goals rather than vegging out and letting yourself just roll into another year repeating the same broke as a joke life. So, make sure you review those things and make sure that there are things that you actually need and can use, or whether there's things that you need to cut out. Number 3, look at your insurance. This is the end of the year. This is the time when the actuaries tell the insurance companies, this is what we think our losses will be next year, so we need to raise rates by this much. I regularly review my insurance annually because I will jump in a heartbeat when I find a lower rate. Know that they are raising rates. Also know that in addition to auto insurance and homeowners, there are also going to be 20 million Americans who are impacted by the expiring ACA credits. That means those premiums are exploding. This might be a good time to shop around for a new healthcare provider. It also might be a good time, especially if you're an entrepreneur, to look into catastrophic policies where you accept a higher deductible in exchange for a much lower rate. For example, some people are spending $2,000 or more or are projected to be spending that much going into next year. That's $24,000 a year on health insurance. What if you accepted a much smaller premium in exchange for a higher deductible, maybe as high as $5,000, and brought your insurance down to just a few $100s a month? I'll take that cost way under $10,000 as opposed to $24,000 any day of the year. So these are areas that you need to look at. If you need help with that, feel free to DM me. I'll be happy to set up some time to speak with you, or you can go to my website at Intentional Money Solutions and schedule time with me on my calendar. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll be back with some more tips for tomorrow, these relating to how you need to button up your retirement accounts. All right, guys, that's it for today. You have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon.